Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, it makes day 3 of my 8 days of Diwali, and I'm going to be sharing a very easy aloo ball or potato ball recipe. Diwali is never complete with a bunch of fried snack foods. Sometimes we don't make the healthiest things during this holiday, but honestly, it's once a year and you just gotta enjoy yourself a little bit. So in today's video, as I said, I'm gonna be making potato balls. It's been a highly requested recipe on my channel for a very long time. Basically, it is potatoes that are seasoned very well with spices and fresh seasonings, mashed together and then encased in a nice batter, very similar to bara or similar to pulori, and it's fried to golden and crispy perfection. So I'm going to share with you guys how I put it together, but before I get into it, if you're seeing this awesome outfit that I have on, it was gotten from Lotus Bazaar, so I want to thank Kavita over at Lotus Bazaar for sponsoring this outfit and some of the other outfits for my 8 days of Diwali. And if you guys are interested in purchasing an outfit from Lotus Bazaar for either men, like I'm wearing today, or if you want to purchase for women or kids, I'll have their Instagram handle right here, and I'll also have all of their other contact information in the description box down below. This includes their address, phone number, and all that other information, so you can contact them and you can purchase some amazing things. I will tell you guys, it's great quality items, great prices, and great customer service. So make sure you check them out. As I mentioned in my intro video to the 8 days of Diwali, Mother Lakshmi has 8 different forms. And on the 3rd day, we are honoring Dhanya Lakshmi, also known as the light of harvesting grains and other resources from the land. The first thing that we're going to do is start off with a pot of boiling water, and into that boiling water we're going to heavily salt it, and the reason being is because when we boil the potatoes we want to make sure that they have enough flavor throughout. And at this point I'm going to go in with my peeled and chopped potatoes. We're just going to be boiling these potatoes until they are fork tender or until a fork can go through them smoothly. Now once your potatoes are boiled and you drain off all of that liquid, you're going to go ahead and put them in a bowl, and while it's hot you're going to add in a little bit of butter. You can use salted or unsalted butter, and once you go in with that, you're going to mash them very well. Some people like some chunks in their aloo balls or potato balls, and some people do not like it chunky and like it to be very smooth. So go ahead and mash it as per your preference. And once you mash the potatoes with that butter, you're going to start to season it. So we're just going to go in with some freshly ground seasoning, which is some ground garlic, ground hot pepper, and ground culantro. You can also use cilantro if you wish. And I'm also going to be sprinkling in some finely chopped green onions or scallions. And then we're going to mix this mixture very well until everything is well combined. And this next part is optional, but I'm going to be going in with some roasted ground cumin or geera. And that's just because I like the flavor and I like what it adds to the aloo balls, but you do not have to put it in. And I'm also going to reseason a little bit with some more salt and a little bit of black pepper. You do not have to add in salt during this step, being that we salted the potatoes already, but I found that it just needed a little bit more. And once you finish mixing this mixture and you give it a quick taste and you're happy with it, it is time to start rolling out your balls. So I like to make them about 2 tablespoons size, not too big and not too small, but if you wanted to make them bigger or smaller, feel free to do so. Just keep on rolling them until you get them all balled off. Now once you're finished working with the potato mixture and you've gotten it all rolled into balls, it is time to make the batter or the coating for the outside of your aloo balls. So in my bowl here, I have some all-purpose flour, and at this point I'm going to be going in with some ground dal, also known as ground split pea powder. If you did not have the ground split pea powder, you can also use besan or chickpea flour for this. It will give a close enough texture. And I'm also going to be going in with some roasted ground cumin or geera, as well as some baking powder just to give it a nice little fluff. I'm also going to be going in with some salt to taste, as well as some ground turmeric, also known as dye. And once you mix all of those dried ingredients together very well, it is time to go in with some fresh seasoning paste. So in this seasoning paste, all I have is some culantro as well as some garlic and hot pepper that I've mashed or ground very well in my mortar and pestle. You can also chop them up or you can puree it, but we're just going to mix that in. And we're going to keep on streaming in some water until we get a nice pancake-like batter consistency. You do not want something that is too thin, and you do not want something that is too thick. It should resemble a thinner pancake batter. And once you get everything combined and you get a texture such as this, you are all done and you are ready to start the frying process. Now I wanted to let you know that not only can you make the potato balls from this, but you can also make cassava balls from this. You can also make baigani, like coat this on the eggplant and cook that. You can put this on so many things. You can even dip veggies in this and then fry it. But all I'm gonna do now is start dropping in maybe 4 or 5 balls at a time into my batter while my oil is heating up, so this way I can start the frying process. All you're gonna do is keep on rolling it around in that batter until you get it nice and coated. Remember, this step is a little bit messy. Sometimes they do not come out the best looking, but just keep on working at it and you'll get a little pattern going. And as I said before, you should have your vegetable oil or canola oil heating up on a medium-high heat. And once it comes up to temperature, you're going to start dropping those balls in. Make sure they're properly coated with your batter and just keep on dropping them in until you get a batch. I'm only going to be putting about 4 or 5 in there at once, just so this way I do not overcrowd my pan. But once you get them in there, you're going to keep on turning them around very well until they're beautiful and crispy and golden brown on all sides. So this is what the aloo balls look like after about 2 to 3 minutes of frying on that medium-high heat. As you guys can see, they look super crispy and they're nice and brown and golden all over. This is exactly what you want. So I'm going to remove them from the oil, put them on a plate that I've lined with some paper towel, and at this point I'm going to continue frying the rest of my potato ball. And that's it everyone, these are my potato balls. They were beautiful and crispy on the outside and nice and fluffy and seasoned on the inside. I'm serving them today with some tamarind chutney or some tamarind sauce. By all means, if you wanted to serve them with mango chutney or a char or anything like that, you can do that as well. Whatever way you decide to serve it, these aloo balls are going to be amazing. Alright guys, that's how easy and simple it is to put together potato balls. I hope you guys give this recipe a try for Diwali. Make sure you guys stay tuned for day 4 of my 8 days of Diwali to see what I'm going to be cooking up next. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed yet. All you have to do is go ahead and click that red subscribe button and click the bell notification icon so you never miss out on any of my newest videos. And of course, drop those comments down below. Let me know what you thought and what I should make next. And again, if you're interested in purchasing any of these outfits from Lotus Bazaar, the information is right below my video in the description box. Just click on that drop-down menu and everything will appear right there and you can get in contact with them. I'll see you guys again very soon. Bye everyone.